Uber. So momentarily, we're going to have them jump in the box, guys, every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after the rundown. So make sure you go check out the rundown, see who your newest top badges are, your rumor busts, and who won your contest for the week, and then pull up right over here to make sure that you catch heart rate, get your exhilaration, and get your adrenaline pumping for the weekend. Okay, guys. What I'm going to ask you all to do right now is that if you're ready for our first guest, please pump those hearts up in the chat. I want you guys to know that I will not be able to acknowledge gifts or comments during the show. I will try to do a couple shout outs throughout the show, but I will not be able to acknowledge you guys while our guests are going on. But I do see you and I do appreciate you. And this is a featured approved show. So for my two guests, please no smoking, no drinking alcoholic beverages, and no swearing while you were up in the box. And for the people in the comments, please be respectful. We do have our amazing 4 bouncers, as you just saw. Four admins of the show that you just saw in the video that Emoji J just shared with us. He is one of them. We have Top Badge Betty Boop, Top Badge Tish and Phipps, and Real Deal. So please hit them all with a favorite. Please hit our guests with a favorite. And if y'all ready to go, I see those hearts. Let's get this started. Our first guest, the one and only King Goober. Please request a box. Let's get this pumping. Let's get this going. Hello.
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm tired because I just busted a mission. By the way, you have a voice message. Ignore that. I just had a bust a mission. I went to the bank, realized that I lost money that I was gonna put in, so I had to walk back. It's a 30-minute walk, an hour walk in total there and back. So I had to come back, get more money, and then walk all the way back. So I almost was. I'm actually happy it works out. You were late. I almost was late too, so it worked out.
Oh man, it's been one of those days, So we're good. We're rocking and rolling. Before you get started, if you want to just momentarily, take a minute to tell everyone that's here right now a little bit about yourself, what you do on your streams, when you started streaming, any kind of content shows, things like that you got going on. Get it done. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, let me just get a breath. Woo! I gotta remember to breathe. All right.
This is heart rate. This is heart rate. So
right? Oh yeah, no pun not intended, but pun worked out. What you might call it? Yes, I'm King Goober. I try to stream every day. I'm currently taking a break at night streaming, but for now I'm streaming mornings and afternoons. I have my own show called Goob Talk every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, I forgot what else you wanted me to say, but yeah, I can also say.
When did you start streaming?
Streaming. So I downloaded the app August 8th, started streaming August 15th. So like 4 months.
Okay. And what would we find when we come to your stream? Is it like a positive place? Is it toxic? Do you get into games? Do you get into battles? What do we see on your stream?
So I'm pretty much, I live up to my name. There's countless amount of people in the comments, even yourself can vouch for it. I am King Goober. I'm a goofball. What you can find is absolutely no negativity or drama, toxicity at all. We joke around. We love roasting, but it's all out of love. And if anyone has a problem, they can speak up and we respect their decision. But it's all love. What I do in my stream, I do a plethora of things. I'll sing. I'll have open mic nights randomly. I'll do watch parties, a plethora amount of stuff, and I plan on doing more. I just started doing ASMR streaming as well.
Really?
Which I did double check with the POF admin. Aside from like mouth sounds and the ear licking stuff, the basic ASMR is approved.
Wow. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you, not to get off topic here with the show, but I have jokingly played around with the ASMR on here with some friends while we're in battles and things like that. But the fact that you actually do it, you gotta let me know when you do your next stream, because I definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, I just started. I did it last week. Literally last Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, a week ago. What you would call it? It worked out. I was doing well. It worked so well. I was putting myself to sleep. Okay, my girlfriend was making fun of me. Y'all know Vampy. She was making fun of me. It was hilarious. But yeah, so it must be pretty well if I'm over here literally going like this.
Yeah, I love it. That's amazing. So yeah, thanks for sharing, guys. If you don't have this man favorited, obviously please hit him with a favorite. Hit me with this, hit that star up top if you're new here. For myself, make sure you're all favoriting each other in the comments. This is a featured approved show, so please, guys, keep it respectful. We do have admins and bouncers. Last thing before we get King Goober into his story here, for all the newcomers, guys, this is Heart Rate. It's with your host, my boy, myself, Ace Marsh. We are here every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after the rundown. This is an exhilarating talk show where I have not one but two featured guests and then one random guest join halfway through the show, where they come in and they tell their near-death experiences, life-altering situations, wild adventures, or stories from a trip or vacation, or my personal favorite, adrenaline-pumping situations. Once our guests share their stories, we then will have people in the chat be gifting just like you're doing right now, and I take the three top gifters, put their names in a hat, and then pull a name, and that person will have the choice to become the third random guest on our show. At that point, we then put all three guests in the box, and we have a scenario-based portion of the show where I give a real-life scenario or situation that they would have to explain and give an answer to how they would escape, cope, or deal with that scenario. At that point, you guys in the chat will have the opportunity to vote for who had the best answer, and that person will be crowned our winner for the day. All they win is their awesome clout of being a winner. Okay? We're going to work on in the future to maybe do something a little more fun, maybe put a championship round in, and we can have some crazy kind of cool stories. But guys, if you're ready to hear King Goober's awesome story, maybe it's exhilarating, maybe it's a crazy adventure, maybe it's a vacation, maybe it's a little heartfelt. Who knows? Put some hearts in the chat. I know you guys already know the drill. Look at those hearts going. If you got your spotlights, throw them in there. We already number one spotlight. We are not featured yet, but this is featured approved, guys. So the spotlights do help for us. Let's go. King, take it away.
So actually, well, I need your help. So for sake of time, because you know I ramble, I talk a lot. So for the sake of time, I have two stories. As you know, I gave you the heads up. I can, or it could be up to you or to the comments. I can either talk about my time skydiving or talk about the time I almost broke my knee down, longboarding down a parking structure in downtown LA.
Wow. Okay, so whatever one you do tell, save the next one for when we are officially featured, because I will be bringing all the guests that have been on the show before we were featured back. So whatever one you want to tell, go ahead. Let's ask this chat. Guys, do we want to hear his first story or his second story? The first one is skydiving. The second one is longboarding.
Yes.
Yes, number
so
one.
Exhilarating fun or heartbreaking almost tragedy?
No, everyone's saying skydiving. We want skydiving. All right,
all right, cool. I'll say the one for the featured, okay? Because I think almost very close to breaking my knee, but okay. Neither here nor there. All right, so yes, I'll talk about the time skydiving. So do not ask me how long ago it was. Actually, matter of fact. Okay, hold on. Let me block my name here. Ugh. My certificate literally is right in front of me. So hold on. Sorry. Hold on. My bad. Wait a minute.
Don't give away your government. No government.
That's what I'm trying not to do. Oh, okay,
his instructor was Morgan, guys. His instructor was Morgan.
So 18,000 feet, September 25th, 2021.
Okay. So I actually have gone skydiving as well, so I can relate. Maybe. We're going to let you go, though.
Yeah, so it was lots of fun. We went to Santa Barbara. It was my best friend and then two friends of ours. Actually, like it was like six. Yeah, it was four of us. They were a couple. And it was just me and my best friend. And so we went to Santa Barbara. You know, it was kind of like a mini vacation. We went out, went to clubs, stuff, all that. But the main thing was skydiving. And so it wasn't exactly at Santa Barbara. It was somewhere near. Don't ask me where. Well, I don't know. My memory is horrible. I remember everything, but sometimes I forget the things that I remember and then remember later. Yeah. So, whatchamacallit? And then, so we went to the place to skydive, and I'm trying to remember if I ate that day. I think we were supposed to eat a little bit. I'm not sure. I just did what was recommended. And signed the waivers. We went on, and all the entire time I kept talking about, all right. And I was probably ignoring everybody that was with me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do my best to get to. I want to get kicked off the plane like this is Spartan style, Leonidas, like this is Sparta, the front kick out of the airplane. They were like, it's not gonna happen. I'm like, you don't know that. You don't know that. Never say never. And then everyone made fun of me for making a Justin Bieber reference. Moving on. So we we got there and we're filling out the waiver, and we're getting ready. It was just, even though there was 4 of us, our friend's girl didn't want to. She wasn't feeling well, so she kicked it in the car, stayed. So it was just the 3 of us. Myself, my best friend, and then another friend of ours, the dude. And so we go. Both of them were wearing jackets. I was the only one short sleeve. They're like, Goober, aren't you gonna be cold? I'm like, no, I'm sure my ADHD will kick in, the adrenaline. I'll be good. I'm pumped. I was so excited. Like, oh my God, I was excited. So I went, and we were flying, and 18,000 feet was like one of the highest, if not the highest. And we go, and I was the last one, and it was cool because we had instructors. We were tied down to it, and they all knew each other. They all joked. It was all ribbing each other, roasting, and it was all good. It was all fun. But I did ask prior to getting inside the plane, right? That's where most of the roasting happened. But prior to, I straight up asked, hey, can you, when we go, is it possible? I literally asked her if you could kick me out the plane. This is Spartan style. It's like, well, we're attached. I was like, that's fine. Just kick me, and then you just, you'll just fall back. And they were like, no, we can't do it. I was like, argh. I tried. So, but I went. We were in there. I was, again, only one without any jacket. I was the last one there. Last one to leave. Our friend, the guy, went first. He just it was crazy because when we were going, clouds everywhere, we didn't see anything. When we got high enough, like literally high enough, like flight wise, not to be taken out of context. That's later on. But and whatchamacallit. So we're flying, and the first guy, our friend goes, and like when he falls with the instructor, he just disappears. Like literally, I was like, oh, he should be fine. And so my best friend goes, she goes with her instructor, and then I go, and the guy's talking in my ears. Are you good? I'm like, oh, I'm great. I got butterfly, but it's a good kind. Let's go. I was pumped. I was like, woo! I was like Will Ferrell in Old School. Like, tonight we're gonna get up. Ah! I was like in college. I was like, so good. I was like that pumped up. So he sits me on, right? He sits down. Mind you, I'm hanging onto him. So my gluteus maximus is hanging off the edge. Okay, I'm on the edge of this dang on plane, and I'm losing my mind. And literally, he's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Let's go!" And as soon as I don't even finish saying "Let's go," let's go, and I'm like, "Woo!" And he tells me what to do, right? But like I'm going, I'm literally
right. You do the open up. You're supposed to go close and then open up because I've gone. I jumped from 15,000 feet. So
yeah, so I do what he tells me, and it's funny because I'm going down. First of all, when you're going that first fall, that drop, you're out of the it almost like you could see the planet when you're going. Like it was on video. I see it. I didn't even pause. I think I took a screenshot that day. I was like, oh my God, it's so pretty. So like it went, and like it's just for a moment, it's just bliss. I'm not kidding. You fall, you're like, of course you're like, oh, but then as you're falling, you're like, ooh. And then like you go through the clouds, you're going, you're like, whoa. And then next thing you know, your ears start farting. I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. I was losing my dang on mind. I'm like, what is going on? And then I realized my ears were farting and like making sound. And I was like, oh my God, imagine if my instructor can hear this. Like, oh my God, did he have gas? Like, what? I would just imagine what he was thinking. But come to find out, it's normal. But like, he was telling me stuff in my ear. I'm over here like, okay, don't open my mouth because I might have a bug in it. I was just like thinking random thoughts. But we're going, and oh my God, it's so much fun. It was just exhilarating. It was tremendously awesome. And we land. our guy friends is already there. I'm looking around. My best friend's nowhere to be found. I'm like, I got worried, and I'm like, oh my god, wait, what happened to my best friend? He's like, oh, look up, they're still there. I'm like, wait, what? I look up, they're still, mind you, she was the second one. She literally, her instructor. I'm so mad. I should have gotten that instructor, but like they're literally gliding around and hanging like they're freaking the Superman or Batman on a glider and going in. I was so mad. I'm like, we were last. Like, oh, dang it. But it was so much fun. Even the landing, when we landed, there's a certain way you gotta land. And I was like, so I'm normally clumsy and a bit of a klutz. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, don't mess this up. You got one job, Goober, one job. And I go, and yeah, it was cool. But it was so much fun. That's pretty much the story. It was a blast, and definitely recommend going. If you're the type of person that will never go skydiving, you're the exact type of person that needs to go. People who are afraid need to go.
I agree. Yes, I've been skydiving as well. I jumped from 15,000 feet. I'll just give you, before we do our next little plug here, a little bit funny thing about what happened to me is when I came down, when I landed, you know how you're supposed to pull up and lift your feet up and then hit your feet down? Mm-hmm. Well, I pulled up, lifted my feet up, and never put my feet down. So I went in and I grabbed my butt on the ground and I started sliding my butt across the ground like this. And I came out with my shorts having a full green stripe of grass and wedgie on it. So it was pretty good like that. Wow. Oh yeah. It was awesome. My heart's racing.
Anyways, telling that story, I think I forgot to take a breath in between sentences here. Jeez.
Thank you for sharing your story. I am going to ask you guys to hit him with a favor. This is King Goober. We're going to have him back momentarily after our second guest tells his story. But if you can please jump into the chat again, King Goober, and we'll have you back in a moment. Yes, thank you. Guys, that was our first guest. Our second guest coming up here is Moody Andrew. He's going to be in the box momentarily. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh. It's every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are a featured approved show. I just want to let you guys know to please be respectful in the comments. And for my guests, no smoking, drinking, or swearing while you're in the box. A shout out to my top 3 gifters right now. We have not only our admin, but our number 1 gifter of the stream right now. You. All right, guys, let's bring our second guest into the day. Mr. Moody, sir.
What's up? Hi, everybody.
Hey. Welcome, Moody, guys. If you don't know who this is Butterfly King Moody Andrew.
Oh, sorry. This is somebody took my Millie, so
it's Moody Andrew. He's well known on the app. He's been around the block. Guys, I want you to know that after Moody's done telling his story is when we're going to do our top 3 gifters. Put your names in the hat, and you can become the 3rd guest on the show. So this is your time to get your name up in those top 3 spots. All gifts are appreciated, but not necessary. Everyone is support is just super appreciated for you guys just being here, running up the chats, running them spotlights, getting everything going, and being here each and every week and supporting my journey on the app, and not only my journey, but just the whole positive experience that we're trying to put as a movement out here from the Good Vibe Tribe. Mr. Moody Andrew, is this your first time on the show? I believe it is. So thank you for having us.
It's the first time. Yo,
thank you for having all of us a part of your story. And we're going to thank you for being a part of our show. Before you get started, I'd just like to ask you, tell us how long you've been on the app. Tell us what your streams are about. If you've got any shows yourself, or is there any kind of, certain things we're going to find when we come to your stream? Just tell us a little bit about you.
All right. Hi, guys. My name is Moody. I've been on the app since 2021. Actually, this is not my first account, actually, guys. What just typed in the comments, that's actually my old account that I used to be on. Then I switched to POF. Hello, POF Undefeated. If you guys are POF, type 1s in the chat. If not, that's a you problem.
Hey, good POF strong.
Sorry.
Good POF strong.
Team POF. We love POF. But I've switched to POF back in October 25th. And then I have 2 shows. One is Guess the Gibberish, which is actually coming back, Ace. It's coming back, and the Good Vibes Tribe is actually going to be on the show. I believe January 9th or 10th.
Yeah.
Y'all
we,
know that.
we got that sorted. We'll get that
Oh,
sorted.
Yeah. And then also I have my other show called Find the Items. Find the Items is every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, the Good Vibes Tribe is also going to be on that show too.
We are.
I have Emerald Empress's show right after this at 6 o'clock. And then I have a Fives auction. Y'all can tune in on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be live. I can't really say what the auction is until tomorrow.
Okay.
So, because it's a surprise for a top badge, which is
Ooh.
the whole top badge auction impersonation. So, if people know, people know. If y'all don't know, y'all tune in tomorrow to see my flyer.
Awesome. Okay, sounds great. Well, if you guys are ready up in the chat to hear Mr. Moody Andrews' exhilarating, heart-pumping situation story, or maybe it's an adventure from a trip, maybe it's a near-death experience, who knows? Let's put some of those hearts in the chat. You know the drill. Put some hearts up in the chat. Before we get him started, guys, let me just let you know where you're at and what you're doing here. This is Heart Rate with your host, your boy, myself, Mr. Ace Marsh. We run this show every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after the rundown. So please pull up. Heart Rate is an exhilarating talk show, guys, where I have my two featured guests come in the box individually, tell their stories, as we just mentioned, about some crazy, wild adventure, adrenaline pumping situation. And then we also will pull a name from the audience, which is out of the top 3 gifters, which you see right here. And at that point, those 3 names will be put in a hat. We pull a name out. They have a choice to become the 3rd guest on our show. Once we have pulled our three guests into the box, at that point, I will give them a real life scenario, and we will then have them answer how they're going to escape, deal, cope with that situation. And then you guys up in the chat in the audience are going to vote for who had the best answer. All right, guys, let's get started. Put some of those hearts up in the chat, hearts up in the chat. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday, 4 p.m. We got Moody Andrew right now about to tell you his exhilarating story. Let's go.
All right. I don't think y'all know, but here's a little bit about me. I have severe asthma. Y'all. You know we got to get the asthma stuff, right? So let's just go back to 20. When was this test? Oh, by the way, I came with props too.
I love it. I love the props.
All right, back in 2015, summer of 2015, y'all. I'm a black belt for kickboxing and wrestling. Not a lot of people know that.
Ooh, watch out!
So, I will kick y'all. Bleep. Not gonna say it because we're feature approved. So guys, I'm a black belt, so I used to do kickboxing all the time, and stuff like that. So a near-death experience, and with asthma. So I overworked myself. Now, when I say overworked myself in the kickboxing gym, you know, sometimes they're like, oh, take a water break or X, Y, and Z. I did not take a water break. I did not take an asthma pump break either. So I later that night after my kickboxing class, my uncle actually had to rush me to the emergency room.
Wow.
Asthma is no joke. So if you guys like start to feel like you can't breathe or anything like that, that's why we have handy dandy asthma pumps, right, y'all? Asthma pumps is the number. If you guys got asthma, let's see those ones in the comments. Cause emoji J, please. But guys, asthma is totally no joke, and to be honest with you, I had to be rushed to the emergency room. My uncle did not have time to call an ambulance. He's an EMT himself, so he directly took me to the emergency room, and I got seen right away. So it all depends. Like, look, I was in this competition. This is one of my kickboxing competitions. Sorry, ring light. We got ring light issues. So this is a competition that I did. This one I was actually fine for because it was like a one fight kind of thing, and then you're out the ring. Like it was a two 2-woman battle. So
Okay.
so it was simple and easy. Got through that. But my black belt test back in 2015, I'm sorry, was actually probably one of the hardest days of my life. Once again, I did not have to go to the emergency room for this one, but I did have to take my asthma pump many times.
Okay.
Now, obviously, Ace, you're not supposed to take your pump, every 6 hours?
I mean, you're supposed to take it when it's an emergency, but yeah, I have multiple asthma puffers. We call them puffers here in Canada. I'm not sure where this word pump comes from, but pump it up, pump it up, pump it up.
Right.
But it's every 4 to 6 hours. Yeah.
Right.
4 to 8 hours. But anyways, if you need it, you go and take it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. So in my black belt test, besides it was a 2-day event. One of the events was all the board breaking, the exercising, and all of that. Day 2 was probably my hardest day because I had to do I'm gonna say around 50 fights back to back to back.
50
between kickboxing, wrestling, or just boxing.
That's crazy in one day.
In one day, in about I would
This
say
sounds
2
like
hours.
slaves to it. Oh my gosh.
I would say within about 2 hours. So
Wild.
yeah, so I had to take that asthma pump many times.
Crazy.
But then when I got home, I took my my whole nebulizer, which I actually still have the same nebulizer, the same machine since when I was a baby, because I was born with asthma.
Yes, same here. Yes. Most
Like,
people are. Most people are. The people that are going to have lifelong asthma, they're born with it. The ones that are going to get rid of it, it's usually acquired over time.
My dad actually just got asthma, and he's 56.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it all depends. Like, asthma is no joke, to be honest.
Yes.
If you have asthma, look, COVID, hello, COVID, asthma. We was a high risk for it.
Right.
Like
right.
super high.
If you know, you know.
Like I literally just got COVID like right after my birthday this year for like a day.
Yep.
Thank God. But
yes.
Nothing too extreme happens in my life.
Hey, that was great. I mean, just knowing, finding out that you were a kickboxer, a black belt at that, guys. All I want you to know is that y'all think you can mess with Moody Andrew. He's gonna give you a roundhouse swift kick to the you know what. Okay, so watch out.
And respectfully, I have given a ton of down there shots, so y'all better watch out.
Well, he don't care to kick you where the babies grow.
I don't care to kick you down there.
He can kick you where the babies grow. Anyways, guys, this is Moody Andrew. Please hit him with a favorite. Please hit my other guest, King Goober, with a favorite. Hit all my admins, awesome admins, with a favorite. We've got the amazing Moji J. We've got the beautiful Top Badge Betty Boop. We've got the man of the hour, Mr. Real Deal, and we've got the musician, hang drum playing, Top Badge Chish and Phipps. Please hit them all with a favorite. Hit the star up top beside my name if you're new here with a favorite. I will get you back after the show. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh. It is every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Moody, I'm going to ask you to just leave the box for 1 minute. Give yourself a breather, and we're going to have you back in 1 second.
Sure, I'll give myself a breather.
Take your puffer, take your pump, have a couple pumps. We'll have you back in a minute. Can I please have my two guests request the box so they can be in the queue? This is our chance right now for you guys up in the chat to become part of the show. The top 3 gifters, literally within 1 minute, I'm going to put their names in a hat. And then at that point, if I pull your name, you will become the 3rd guest on my show. You do not have to share a story with us. You will be a part of the scenario-based portion of my show where I give you guys a real-life situation, and you guys have to answer how you're going to escape, cope, or deal with that situation, okay? What I'd like you guys to know that this is a show that is featured approved. So please be respectful in the comments, especially for the person that's going to be joining the box as my third guest. Please no swearing, drinking, smoking while you're here, as we are featured approved. Once again, this is Heart Rate with your boy Ace Marsh every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If y'all ready to see who's going to be our third guest on the show, please put some hearts up in the chat. Put some hearts up in that chat. Put some hearts up in that chat. Let's go. Or put your TGVT maximum efforts. Or put some luckies. Put your emojis. You know what? Better yet, put your emojis in the chat. Put your emojis in the chat. Put some ones in the chat. Put whatever. Run up the chat. All right, right now, let's do a shout out to the top 10 gifters before we get started. We've got our number 1 gifter of the stream, Mr. Shotgun Joe. We've got number 2, who's also one of the admins of the show, The Real Deal. We've got number 3, Top Badge Scantron. Check out his show. We've got number 4, Top Badge VV Knows. We've got number 5, Top Badge Jordaddy. Number 6, Jay Carr. Number 7, Lolita. Number 8, my partner in crime, the most beautiful woman on the app, the amazing Pocahontas. Number 9, also one of our guests on the show, Moody Andrew. And number 10, I think it says Ashy Poo up in the house. And lastly, I'm going to do a quick shout out to Top Badge Bospo and Top Badge Tortor, and a big happy birthday to Britt. And if it's anyone else's birthday up in here, please put your birthdays up in the chat. We can wish you a happy birthday. Let's get it going. Let me write down the top three right now. We've got Shotgun Joe. And Shotgun, if you are here, put 1 in the chat. We've got Real Deal. Real Deal always likes to be up there. He likes to be getting in there. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. Shotgun's here. We got Real Deal. And we've got Scantron. Scantron, are you still here? If you're not here, we're going to move on to the next person. If Scantron's here, we are going to put a 1 in the chat for us, Scantron, so I know I can put your name down. The hat is going to be off my head. So let's get this going. Okay. Don't mind my crazy hair. All right, guys. Shotgun. We've got Scantron. And we've got Real Deal. Oh, we might have had someone just change this all up together. Okay, wait. Hold up here. Hold up. My hair's going crazy. We've got the birthday girl, Britt. Just change that up. We're going to change one of these. Nope, that's your fault, Britt. Just add her. Let's go. Okay, let me change this. Britt. All right. Britt, you were in there. She pulled it in last minute. Britt, would you please request the box? Please be respectful in the chat. Guys, this is a featured approved show for joining the box. This is the best part of my show right now. I'd like you to know that we are going to give a real life scenario right now, and then we're going to get this pumped up. Let's get this going. We're going to bring in our first guest. This is King Goober, guys. This is Moody Andrew. Britt, are you available to join? If not, we're going to move to Shotgun Joe. Shotgun or Britt, either one of you guys, please. I can't get in the box. I can do it from the chat. No, okay. Shotgun, please request a box. Britt, thank you. We wish you a happy birthday. Keep your stream going. Do your thing. It's your birthday. We're going to bring in Shotgun Joe up in here. Hello. Guys, so before we get started on the scenario-based portion of the show, can I please ask Mr. Shotgun Joe to just tell us who you are, what you do, when you stream, and what goes on with you up on this app.
Hey, Shotgun Joe. I do the hot seat Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Featured approved as well, right?
Feature approved.
Woo!
Approved. Let's go.
I usually stream every night, but work has had me streaming a lot less. So right now it's pretty sporadic.
That's okay. Awesome. And how long have you been on the app?
But Wednesdays, you guys can catch me usually.
Wednesdays at 10 p.m., right?
10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. And how long have you
I've been on the app for a little over 3 years now.
3 years. Okay.
And in October, I switched to POF. So my old account, my level 62 account, is now my troll account. So watch out for that.
If you guys get trolled by a level 62, that is Mr. Shotgun Joe himself.
Hey, Joe, didn't I kick you out of my stream the other day? I'm just kidding.
Oh, my God.
No, but I'm going to kick you out of mine next time.
Okay. Settle down, gentlemen. Settle down. We'll keep that for after the show. Anyways, Joe, I'm sure you've experienced some stuff in your life, but I just want a last question. I want to have one last question for you. And is that are we seeing the face that we normally see when we come to your live stream, or is it something?
Well, I mean, it varies. I mean, for the show, yes, for sure. But I like to do the animations. You know, use the bears.
Okay. Okay. So guys, if you want to see a polar bear dancing at a bar drinking beers, he's the stream to go to. He's an OBS master. He's part of the Shapeshifters. Go check him out. Let's get him going. Anyways, guys, Joe's also part of the TGVT. So is King Goober. Moody Andrew definitely supports the team and the fam. I want to just say thank you guys to the three of you for being here tonight. It means the world as I grow my foundation behind my show. Everyone, if you guys can please hit these three amazing gentlemen with a favorite. This is the best part of the show. We're going to get into it. This is our scenario-based portion. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, please pull up. Please support the show. We love it here. We appreciate you. I cannot acknowledge all the comments and gifts throughout the show, but I do appreciate you guys doing so. Yeah, who's ready to go? Let's get you guys running up that chat. Let's get it going here. Yes, what's up, Moody?
I can't run up the chat, but type ones.
Type ones, type hearts for heart rate, type whatever you can, guys. All right, you ready for your scenario? Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. This is how it's gonna go, guys, in the chat, because you guys are the judges. The chat is the judges. So King Goober is a number 1. Moody Andrew is number 2. Shotgun Joe is number 3. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a scenario. Today's scenario is actually very short, but there could be a lot of outcomes. Okay. When I give you the scenario, you're then going to answer. Now you can go goofy with it. You can go real with it. You can go whatever way you want. But the whole point of what your answer is coming out as is for you to win over the chat, to say that you are the number 1 best answer. Okay. So here it is. Let's go. You are out camping in the woods. You choose to go hiking. You bring a couple snacks in your pocket. You all of a sudden run in face to face with a wild grizzly bear and her cubs. What next? Goober, you're up.
Oh, okay. Throw me in front of the bears, why don't you? All right. All right. So I'm camping, and I just take over from being in front of the cubs and the bears. Correct?
That's it. Okay.
So what do? We'll run. Well, if it's like a normal camping trip, I have a certain herbal assistant with me. We'll call it. And what I'm gonna do is enjoy my last few moments on this precious earth, and fuego, boom, and see if I can just get them to blow the smoke in their face. You don't want to eat me. I taste like grass. You do like meat. Like go, blow. Just go that way. Go that way. And then and
so
then
you're gonna light one up and blow the smoke and just
I'm gonna light one up, blow it in their face, let them distracted. Look, it's a raccoon. Then I run for my life and probably get mauled. But then I come back as a ghost, and then I get back at them and I haunt them. And I'm like, yeah, in your faces, yeah. Start giving the river dance, taunting them. Like basically Patrick Swayze to the Bears Whoopi Goldberg, yes, I did a ghost reference. Thank you very much. I don't know. I've had you. I don't know what else. Okay, yeah. That's my story.
Okay, great answer. Emoji J said the bear is going to get hungry, though, if you do this and then eat you.
Yeah, so I was about to say that. You're giving the bear the munchies.
Yeah, you're giving the bear the munchies. And, yeah, so.
Actually, no, because most of the time when you do it, it doesn't hit you right away. So I got a good 45 minutes to an hour to make sure go away. Yeah.
You have a tolerance. The bear doesn't.
It's like when you consume the herbal medicine, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour for it to hit.
Well, that's for you. You have a tolerance. The bear doesn't.
It might not hit them right away, Joe. just because you have a bear on your stream doesn't know. You don't know, Joe. I'm just kidding.
Okay, guys. So we've got the and you know what? There's actually, I'm going to say it because as I know we are featured approved, but it is legal here in Canada, and it's legal in most of these states in the world. So we've got the stoner situation here. We're going to call it the stoner answer. Who's going to try to get the bear intoxicated on marijuana.
I prefer
And-
Goofy Stoner. Thank you very much. Goofy Stoner.
And
Thank
give
you.
him the munchies. All right, let's hear your answer, Moody Andrew.
You don't want to hear my answer because
We're gonna repeat this. We're gonna repeat this just for anyone that's new in the chat. You were out camping in the woods and hiking down a trail. You all of a sudden run into a grizzly bear. They're not a black bear, a grizzly bear and her cubs. What next?
All right, so you know what, Polka already gave what I was gonna say away. Thanks, Polka. So you know what? Let's go with us the white powder sniffing bears, since we are featured.
Oh, the movie from the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, from the movie. Okay.
So,
okay.
all right. So here's the situation. I'm camping in the woods. They stay in front of me. First off, they smell my snacks, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw the snacks at them, make them like move away. Now we're also gonna stand still because
So you're feeding the bear. Hold up, you're feeding the bears?
yeah, we're feeding the bears because they're hungry. That's why they're coming. To
I don't think
attack
your
me.
snacks is enough for a big, full-grown grizzly bear.
Hold
and your
on,
cubs.
wait, whoa, wait, Ace. The story gets better.
Okay, go, talk it.
We throw the snacks at them, make them move out the way. We stand still because if you move, then the bear will get intimidated and they're going to attack you. So I just hit one button. All of a sudden, a plane flies past with what? Cocaine. So we're feeding the bears cocaine, making them happy.
Please don't use that word, but continue.
White powder. Sorry. We're
Powdered
feeding
sugar.
white-
Powdered sugar.
We're feeding them powdered sugar. Y'all know though. We're feeding them white powdered sugar, and they're gonna go and get high, and then you go.
Okay, so these answers have been fantastically brought to you by Intoxication 101 and narcotics. Okay, great guys, thank you so much. Let's move on to the third answer here.
Well, Moody kind of took my answer, not the powdered sugar part.
Okay, so shotgun.
First thing I'm going to try is I'm going to take my snacks and I'm going to throw them, not at the bears, but to the side, so the cubs chase it, and the mama bear follows the cubs.
Okay.
But as a backup, when I go camping, I bring my 45.
Oh, so you got your 45. Okay, we're gonna keep it as that because we're no weapons allowed on these conversations. But okay, but yeah, they're legal where you are. We understand. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Second Amendment.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, as a backup, I have my 45, and
Okay.
that's my protection.
Okay, so you gonna take it out. You gonna take it out.
I'm gonna put a bear down.
You gonna put it down.
Ace, I just want to
What
let
about
you
it?
know.
Now, what are you gonna do if you take it out? What are you gonna do with the cubs? You taking them out too?
If they come at me,
Joe's like he's just taking
Gain
them all.
on them.
He's taking them all out. He's taking them all out.
if they come at me, I mean,
Poor cubs.
I got 10 rounds. It's probably going to take 3 to take down Mama Bear.
Okay.
So if those cubs come at me,
Right.
it's self-defense at that point.
Exactly. Okay, guys, you've heard the answers here. These are probably 3 of the wildest answers I've ever had on the show. And I think Cooper's is actually more not wild, but I thought his was going to be the craziest. And then I heard the next 2, and I'm like, okay, let's go here.
Compared to
So
them,
guys-
mine is actually PG.
Facts, right? So, guys, pretty wild. So, guys, this is your answers to them being out camping, going on a hike with their snacks because they were going on a long hike for the day, and all of a sudden you run into a grizzly bear and her cubs, and there it is right there, and that's what their answers are. So we have the first answer. They're gonna smoke the magic herb and try to get the bear stoned, and hopefully it just kind of mellows out and walks away. The second answer is from the movie, which we are not going to repeat the name, but I'm sure you all know when the bear goes crazy and it's into the magical sugar, and he's going to grab that stuff, throw it at them, throw the snacks, and hope that it just takes off. Don't know how that's going to work. And the third answer is he's going to pull out his 45 and he's going to take care of business, and if the cubs come at him, he's taking care of them too. Okay, So there we are, guys.
Well, first
got
we're trying
number
to
Waiting
one.
on the Bears.
Number 1 is King Goober. Number 2 is Moody Andrew. Number 3 is Shotgun Joe. Before you guys vote in the chat, I just want to say I cannot fully, thank everyone and acknowledge the gifts and the chat. So I thank you guys for being here. If you're new, this is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Ace Marsh. This is a featured approved show, so please be respectful in the comments. And yeah, guys, this is an exhilarating talk show where I have 2 featured guests and 1 random that come in and tell their stories, near-death experiences, wild, crazy adventures from vacations or trips, or my favorite adrenaline pumping situations. And then we get to a scenario-based where we are right now, where you guys are about to vote. Now, can I see some votes up in the chat? Do we want a 1, 2, 3 for the winner of the show today? 1, 2, or 3?
Hold on, hold on. I just want to persuade y'all. If you guys vote for me, I will put you in something that Ace is already in.
I just want to say, Moody,
Special
his
prize.
story is
Wow.
not original. He
Special
took it from a
prize.
movie. It's not original.
It's a jet.
It's
Is
not
it
This
original.
is from a movie.
Not original. Okay.
It came from a movie. This came from my brain.
First off, it doesn't matter if it's from a movie or whatever.
The bribery is wild. Okay, let's see.
Mine came from
Run it one
actually
more
being
time.
someone that goes
Run it one
camping.
more time. Can I see who's the votes? Let's take this one more time. I'm running through one more vote. One more vote. One more vote. One more vote. One more
I'm seeing
vote.
majority twos.
One?
I'm
One?
seeing majority twos. I don't know where you guys are coming
A
with
3?
ones or 3s. I saw majority twos before you even said anything.
I don't see no 2s right now. I
Wait,
don't
please.
see no
Where
2s.
are my people? There you go. Thank you, Emoji J.
That's 1, 2.
Story of my life.
All right, guys. And the winner of the show is, drum roll, please,
Real deal, please.
King Goober.
This
With
is-
the win.
This
King
is
Goober
voted for
with
him
the
because that would be
win.
funny to watch someone trying to get a bear high.
King Goober, thank you for winning. You get absolutely nothing for your win other than the satisfaction of knowing that you kicked Moody Andrews' butt and you put Shotgun Joe down with his 45 shotgun. You hit him out and you took him out, okay?
With his
45
45,
shotgun.
I ain't going anywhere near Joe. I'm buying him flowers. You kidding me?
I don't
Joe,
even know
whatever
if a
you want,
45
Joe.
shotgun's
Whatever
a
you want,
thing.
Whatever you want.
I don't even know if that's a thing.
No, that's not a thing.
Whatever. I'm in Canada. We don't even touch
You know
weapons here.
what?
Like, it's rare, okay?
Maybe the
Right.
year the shotgun was made, but it's not a caliber for a shotgun.
I don't know. Hey, it doesn't. You don't know here, okay, guys. I just want to say thank you for all the gifts, guys. I'm gonna do a quick shout out before we just ask you guys to just tell about any upcoming events. Big shout out to the birthday girl today, guys. Go show her some love if she had a chance to see her online. The one and only Brit. It is her B-day. She is our number 1 gifter of the stream. Shout out
Happy
to
birthday, Britt.
Shout out to the luckiest man on the app, Mr. Luck A. Shout out to our random guest of the show, Mr. Shotgun Joe. Number 4, Real Deal. Number 5, the Top Badge Scantron, who also has his own show. Joe has his own show as well, guys. Check out their featured shows. Number 6, Top Badge VV Knows. Number 7, Top Badge Jordaddy. Number 8, the beautiful and my partner in crime, most beautiful girl on the app, Pocahontas. Number 9, J Car, and number 10, Lolita. Guys, before we get going right now, can I just ask you guys to just simply tell everyone about any upcoming events, shows, auctions, things that you're going to be involved with in the near future. Maybe keep it within the next couple of weeks, just because obviously with the new year, you don't want to overwhelm people. We got a lot of stuff going on. I do want to say goodbye to 2023 and let's move on to 2024. So I hope everyone in here does have a blessed New Year's. Stay safe. Do not drink and drive.
Why not?
Make sure you end the year on a good note. Try to be the best version of yourself. And let's just keep it positive up on the app. Let's make sure the app stays positive. There's a lot of toxicity on here. There's a lot of negativity. Let's try to ring in the new year with a positive vibe. Okay, King Goober, what do you got coming up, man?
Oh, well, just today alone, I have 3 things. I'm a judge for Emerald Empress's show.
Okay.
One of her judges at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, called An Attempt with Main feature show. I'm also a judge for at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Quotes with Reddington. I'm one of his judges for that. And whatchamacallit. And then I have an auction tonight, as you can see on my tag, at 9:05, hosted by Best Friend. And yeah, it is if y'all want to just come by and spam the emojis, I love seeing my emojis. That right there, you know, if you want to come by, it is, if you are interested, it is a 1K bit fee, but you know, I like emojis. I'm here to network and meet more amazing people. So that's pretty much what I have today. And then I just want to reiterate, I have my show Goop Talk every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Jay and Moody are one of the admins, as well as Queen Lala, and my beautiful, I'm sorry, I'm biased, brother, my bad, but in my opinion, the most beautiful woman on the app,
Where is
my
she?
girlfriend, you know, there can be more than one most beautiful woman on the app, you know, respectively.
Everyone likes what they like, man. Everyone likes
Exactly,
what they like,
exactly. You know, and I also like to live, so you know. But yeah,
Smart answer.
shout out, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So obviously check out King Goober. He's got lots going on. He's very active on the app. Hit him up on his IG. I think his IG's in his bio, I would assume. Hit him up on his IG if you got any questions, want to be on his show. Moody Andrew, let's hear it.
Where should I start? Sheesh. Guys, tomorrow I have a auction, I would say. It's a 5 only auction. I'm not saying what the theme is because but it's hosted by Medusa. My time is at 8:00. What events do I have? Oh, my admin was actually the guest with me today. King Goober is one of my admins. Same thing with Emoji J. For Guest the Gibberish, which is every Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after Shotgun Joe show. Tongue twister. Whoa. Whoa.
Shotgun Joe show is a tongue twister?
Yeah, it was. And then find the items with Moody Andrew every single Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys would like to be on any of those shows, message me, King Goober, Vampy, Beard Raider, Emoji J. I got many admins. I'm also, who else am I an admin for? I know I got rid of some people. Oh no, Friends Exposed.
Exposed, yes. So that's
Window show.
Top Badge Windows.
Top Badge Window Friends Exposed. If you guys would like to bring on your friends and expose the hell out of them. Oh wait, we're not featured. Expose the fuck out of them. Y'all be on the show.
It's past 5 o'clock, but we are still recording, but it's okay.
Jake can bleep it out. It's fine. Friends
Get more work to Jay, why don't you? Gee.
Yeah, right at the end. Like, come on, let's just get through. Once we finish Joe, we can swear all you want, okay?
All right, fine. Go ahead, Joe, so I can curse.
Like I said
Take
before,
your time, Joe. Take all the time in the world.
like I said before, not much going on right now. Just my show Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, the hot seat. Need 3 contestants for next week, so hit up Jay if you guys want to be on it.
Hit up Jay. Put it in the group chat too, Joe. I know you've been busy, but
it's trivia. It's 15 questions per person. Starts off easy, gets progressively harder. There's 6 lifelines. And it's Boss Man, yes, it's the hot seat.
It's called the hot seat. Yeah, guys. So hit up Joe, hit him up on IG, hit him up.
And then
up
I will be streaming sometime this weekend because I'm off for the weekend. So, yeah, got some time to stream now.
So, and Joe, guys, when you go to his stream, sometimes you will see him as a polar bear or a shark or who knows what's next in his.
Well, I mean, I also have a teddy bear.
Never seen the shark. I've only seen the bear.
I have the teddy bear.
The shark was his original, I think, wasn't it?
No, the polar bear was actually my original.
Oh.
Then
you should bring the shark back for the new year. You should bring the shark back. Thank you, Lucky.
Then I built my teddy bear. Yeah, I am Build-A-Bear, yeah.
Yes, he is Build-A-Bear, guys. That is Joe, Shotgun Joe, Build-A-Bear. If you guys want to go Build-A-Bear, go with Shotgun Joe. Guys, thank you for being my guest today. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're all 3 close to your friends of mine as well. So thank you, guys. It was nice to always have people that are actual friends as well. On my show, it makes it a lot easier to converse with and you know, get into the fun banter. I'll just plug a couple things for myself, guys. I also have obviously this show every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I have a sponsored fave party by Plenty of Fish, which is every Saturday. So tomorrow from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till midnight. And sometimes we run it right till 1, 2, 3 in the morning. We have 2 to 3 live DJs every weekend. and we just sit there and it's a fave party. So pull up, get your faves up, have some fun, smoke, drink, whatever. It's all welcomed. Let's just come box up with us.